And moving to South America's election crisis, President Joe Biden has thrown his support behind the idea of fresh polls in Venezuela, following a suggestion first floated by Brazilian President Luiz Inacio Lula da Silva. The United States and Brazil refused to accept the contested July 28th presidential election results, where both Nicolás Maduro and the opposition both claimed victory. When President Biden was asked if he supported President Lula's idea, he responded with a simple, "I do." However, the White House later clarified that President Biden was criticizing Maduro's lack of transparency rather than fully endorsing a new election. Now, amid growing international pressure, Venezuela's Supreme Court has begun a critical investigation into the election results at the request of Nicolás Maduro. The top court is reviewing dozens of boxes of electoral materials, which comes after protests erupted across the country, with the opposition alleging widespread fraud.
This electoral chamber proceeded to supervise and control the process of expertise of the material that is at the disposal of this judicial instance and in custody of the National Electoral Council consigned by the CNE.
Now, it must be noted, neither Maduro nor the opposition coalition has actually backed the idea of a new vote. Instead, opposition leader Maria Corina Machado argued that the focus should be on holding Maduro accountable for his actions.
In connection to the first proposal, I ask you, we go to a second election, and if they don't like the result, we shall go to a third one, fourth one, fifth one, until Maduro likes the results. Would you accept that if the result is not satisfactory in your countries, you repeat the election? We must make Maduro understand this time is different. Many believe Maduro is saving time until people get tired and turn the page. But this will not happen.
Now, Maduro has fiercely rejected President Biden and Lula's comments, accusing the United States of trying to meddle in Venezuela's affairs. He pointed out that Caracas has never interfered in the elections held in Washington and Brasilia.
I absolutely reject that the United States is trying to become Venezuela's electoral authority or anywhere in the world. They have to review the tremendous problem they have internally. Donald Trump says he will not recognize any result that is adverse to him, and Biden says that if Donald Trump loses, there will be a civil war in the U.S. They have many problems. Let them stay with their problems, because in Venezuela, here in this country, Venezuelans are in charge, simple as that.
Meanwhile, the vast majority of the 277 lawmakers in the single chamber's National Assembly and the Venezuelan military remain loyal to Maduro. So as the Supreme Court continues its investigation, the nation waits anxiously, and it remains to be seen whether the court's findings bring clarity or push Venezuela further into turmoil. From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
Kamala, you're fired!
I say, bring it on.
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill, we know the issues, but above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on Firstpost America.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree. One tree for humanity. One tree for Mother Earth. One tree for a future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment. So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished. Obviously today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What do you expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alison Green, coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special show.
We'll start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. The first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live from the nation's capital.